Okay, I'm going to do an introduction to surds, exactly what a surd is. Now, here we've got the square root of 8, and if I put it into my calculator, I've got my graphic calculator here, it will actually give me the answer, which is root 2 root 2. If I change it to a fraction, it gives me this answer. And this number here, which is the answer to the square root of 8, is what we call an irrational number. It carries on forever without any pattern. And that's because the root of 2 carries on forever. We'll press this one for FD, carries on forever. Now without a calculator, how are we going to get the answer that the calculator had? Which is called a surd. This bit here is the thing that makes it a surd, an irrational number. How are we going to get that answer without a calculator? What we're going to do is we're going to look for square numbers that divide into 8. So 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, etc. So I want to think of a square number, and that square number is 4. That divides into 8, leaving me with 2. So I can rewrite that surd like that. And I can split the surd up to give me 4 root 2. Now the square root of 4, because I chose a square number as a factor, is 2. And I'm left with 2. So this is the surd. Let's go to another one. 27, another common one. Now, square numbers, forget 1, but 4, next square number doesn't divide in. 3 divides in. So, sorry, 9 divides in. 1, 4, 9, and 9 leaves us with a factor 3. So 9 3s are 27. Now we look for the square root of 9. Let's just split this up. 9 root 3. The square root of 9 is 3 root 3. And we can just double check that on the calculator here. Though these will always be done without calculators. The square root of 27 is 3 root 3. Okay, let's do one slightly harder and just show you that it can be done two ways. Now, when I go through the square numbers that divide into 108, the first one I come across is 4. And if I times it by 2527. Now immediately, the 4, square root of 4 is 2, so it gives me the 2 root 27. But 27 is still not simplified. Remember from before that we called 27 9 times 3. 9 times 3, 27. And the square root of 9 is 3. So this number here is 3. And it's going to give me 3 times 2, 6. That times that is 6. And the 3 is left there. Now, I did that because I came across square number 4. I could have gone on and said straight away that 108 is actually 36. And 36 is a square number times 3. Now, I could have done that. Might not have occurred to me straight away. And I could have done that to get the same answer. Square root of 36 is 6 root 3. So either way, you get the same answer. This one looks a bit longer, but it's probably a bit easier with your division. Okay, if you'd like to have a go at these questions here, okay, and I will put the answers, if you want to pause the video, and I'm just going to put the answers up when you unpause it. Right, this one is 7 root 5, because it divides by 49. This one here is divisible by 81. The square root of 81 is 9 root 2. And I deliberately put this one in to make it a bit harder. It's divisible by 121. So the square root of 11 root 13. Bit of a tricky one, that one.